Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you a Walmart wax melt empties. Went and threw a bunch of wax in my warmers the last several days, and I got through quite a bit. I still have 10 tea light warmers going and 2 bulb warmers going. And yeah, I'm plowing through this stash. I can't believe how much I've reduced my stash, but there's a lot yet to go. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well, and I'm going to do 2 taste tests also in this empties, and I just want to let everybody know I have a severe chapped lip, very bad. I have it lubed up with a lot of Vaseline. I had to go to the doctor yesterday about it, and because it's painful at times, and it's very tight and numb, and it's from the weather. And I used a lot of chapstick on it. Actually went through an entire tube of chapstick, and it didn't do crap for it. Didn't protect it enough. So the doctor gave me an antibiotic for it just in case, and also gave me a steroid for it, and told me to make sure it's well lubricated with a lot of Vaseline. Like every 2 hours, slather it on, is what they said. So, yeah, I got bad chapped lip from the cold weather. So, my lips were protected when I went out, but with chapstick, but they said chapstick's no good. It's not good enough. So, yeah, just so you know, everybody knows. Maybe you might have seen it already developing in my prior videos. I had a lot of redness up here, but yeah, so I had to go to a doctor about, because I wasn't sure exactly what the hell was all going on with me, if it was getting to the point where I would get an infection or something. So never had this before in my life, but got it for the first time. So I'm going to do 2 taste tests, and then we're going to go through the empties in the wax melts from Walmart. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start off with this. These drinks are delicious. This is the Cancun tropical drink mix of milk, coconut with melon flavor. These are 9.8 fluid ounce bottles. You can find these in other companies that make these too, just not the Cancun company. But these are really, really smooth and delicious. And there's coconut pieces floating inside this bottle. If you can see some of them there. Almost looks like a jelly or something, but it isn't. It's coconut pieces. So we're going to give this one a taste test right here. This is velvety smooth, coconutty, but you get that honeydew melon taste with this. This is really freaking good, people. I have to have another sip of this. Very flavorful. They're under $2 a bottle. They're like, depending on where you buy them, you get them from anywhere from $1.29 to $1.79, $1.89. But yeah, these are really good, and they're smooth. You could add alcohol to these, tequila, rum, whatever. So, but I just drink them straight. These are really good. They come in a lot of different flavors, by the way. So check these out, and they're best ice cold. So that takes care of that. Boy, it is really flavorful. Feels like I just ate some real honeydew. Really like those. Got to get myself a couple more of them. Walmart has them, and so does other grocery stores. You could probably order these online if you want through Amazon or something too, but they are available. It's not like you can't find them. Okay? Now, I had a request to do this here. This I got in the same place I got my beverages, which was called the Key Supermarket in our area. The Cancun drink that I just drank. but they're also in Walmart stores, like I told you, but not these. These are only in the Key supermarket, unless you look this up on Amazon's website or Google it and see where else you can find these. But this is the Coco Blanco White Coconut Candy. It is made by the Sweet Cocoa, without the A, C-O-C-O, Sweet Cocoa, Bakery Incorporation out of Bronx, New York. These are 1 ounce and they're super big coconut bonbon type of candies. And it just says here that the ingredients is coconut, sugar, water, milk, corn syrup, and that's it. And it says manufactured in a facility that uses peanuts. So I'm going to taste test this, and we're going to see what all the rage is about this. They come in a lot of different flavors, just not the straight white coconut Coco Blanco. Never had these before, but I like coconut bonbons, or, you know, Mounds candy. So we're going to give this a try. And like I said, this is... It tastes like a Mounds without the chocolate. It tastes like a coconut bonbon. Very good. Yeah. It tastes like one big, huge, giant coconut bonbon. Moist, not dried out. Tastes like the center of a coconut or Mounds. Really, really good. I think these were either $1.29 or $1.79 in the Key supermarkets. This is so good, people. Definitely a lot of coconut. Not too sickeningly sweet, just sweet enough, just like the center of the Hershey's Mounds and Almond Joys. That's what it tastes like. Okay, I'm going to save some of that until later. That's a huge piece of candy. It's really big. It's like the size of an ice cream scooper. Not a melon scooper, an ice cream scooper. That's how big it is. That round. Okay, now we're going to get into these. In no particular order. Okay. This one here is the Sensationals Pumpkin Cider. You can still find this out on the shelves inside the Walmart wax aisle up in housewares. 2.5 ounces. This came back a couple years already. It's still out. You can still find it. This is the Pumpkin Cider Delicious Limited Edition. This one is really good. It reminds me of a very sweet apple cider with some spices like cinnamon, possibly clove, and a red hot cinnamon too, and a little bit of pumpkin juice. And there's something soft and sweet in here. It might be a vanilla. I don't know, but it's sweet, soft, sugary, but spicy, pumpkin-y, and apple-ish. Really like this one. Always does good. It doesn't matter what kind of warmer you use. Element warmer, light bulb warmer, tea light warmer. It don't make a difference. This one is always an 8.5 and throw. Love this one. Okay. Then we have this one, which is out right now. This is Sensational Sweet Berry Cider. Juicy apple and raspberry, limited edition. This one's in like dark cranberry color, like the way the color block is right here. It's very dark cranberry shade wax. This, you can smell apple. It's not heavy on the spices or the mold spices. Definitely can smell apple, can smell some sweetness, can smell some berries like blackberry, raspberry. I can smell almost a pomegranate in this too. This is a nice one. It's very nice. It throws well. I'd say at least an 8 out of 10. But it's not overly spicy like a lot of other apple cider scents where they're really jacked up on the spices. But this one's nice. It's nice and sweet with just a little spice. Okay. Then this one, I don't think you can get anymore unless they bring it back this spring and summer. But this is the Better Homes and Gardens. Maybe you can find it somewhere, you know, on Mercari or Amazon or eBay. You could try the Walmart website, but I'm not sure. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla and Peach. And this one here, it smelled like peaches, but not sweet peaches. It just had like this peach smell, but there's something else in here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It comes off a little tangy and tarty, and that's not the peach. It's something else that's in there, but I'm not sure what it is. There's some other kind of fruit scent in there. But this one's a nice one. This one always did very well. 8 out of 10 on throw. This one I still have boatloads of, and I mean boatloads. I went absolutely apeshit when this scent came out. I went to so many different Walmarts, and I bought up all I could find everywhere. And I have loads of this, people. Loads of it. I have like over 200 some packs of this. I love this scent. I wish they'd bring this one back. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Holiday Edition. This is the Salted Caramel Grahams. This smells so freaking good. You actually get that cream cheese. As close as you're going to get to a cheesecake scent. But you get this nice gooey salted caramel with it. And you actually can smell the graham cracker. You can smell it all. Just the way that looks is the way this smells. And it's strong. It's strong, strong, strong. And I bought this. It probably came out about 5 years ago. And like I said, I have about 200 some packs of this. And I don't regret buying it. It's just, you definitely get that graham cracker. It's heavy on the graham cracker. It's heavy on the cream cheesecake note. And heavy on the caramel. It's just heavy all the way around. It's really jacked up, and it throws so freaking good. But this makes you hungry. It's going to make you want to go out and get a cheesecake somewhere or make your own or something, because this is delicious. Throw on this was always a 9 out of 10. Love it. Okay. This one's another great one. This is the Sensationals Warm Apple Pie. I love going to Grandma's. This is another great one. It throws really damn good. It's got nice apple, cinnamon, sugar, tiny bit of clove, little tiny bit of nutmeg in the apple pie filling part of this wax melt. But you get that doughy pastry crust from it just the same. And it is always a good thrower. This one here is an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, it is a real good apple pie filling. But you do get those spices, and you can definitely smell the cinnamon. There's bakery cinnamon, but there's red hot in here. But there is that clove. But that doughy pastry, oh my God, this smells like you're... And the apple is sweet. I think I just spit a piece of coconut out of my mouth, but... Yeah, this is just so good. This is a real good one. You can use this alone. It's room filling, house filling, and also you can mix this with a couple other things if you chose to. Really nice. Okay, this one here, I didn't see anything come back with this scent this year exactly the same. I've seen other cranberry scents, but nothing close to this one in its actual fragrance. This is a Sensational Frosted Cranberry. You can look this up. You can probably find it on Walmart, and maybe they're still for sale or somebody else has them, you know, on one of the other social media sites. But this is the Frosted Cranberry. This one here is a true cranberry scent. It's got the tardiness. Very cranberry juiciest. I mean, you can really smell the fresh cranberry in here. But there's a tardiness. There might be pomegranate mixed in here too. This isn't a fake cranberry. This is a real, honest to good, when you buy real cranberries and in a bag. Yeah, it smells like the real thing. A little bit of sweetness. I don't smell like no cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, none of that business. It just smells like a real juicy, fresh cranberries. Frosted, I don't know what the hell they mean by frosted. I don't smell anything in there. It's just fresh cranberries. Like I said, with a little bit of possible pomegranate in there, but it's really good. This one's a great thrower, too. 8.5 out of 10 on throw. I mean, that smells as close as you're going to get to the real cranberries themselves. Okay, this one here is out. This is a Better Homes and Gardens. It's out right now. Better Homes Garden in the plaid print background on these labels. There's a number of them, but this one just happens to be peppermint, cinnamon, snowflakes. Peppermint, cinnamon, butter, shortbread, spice, cookies, and vanilla. This is a plaid collection. Every one of these will have a plaid print on them. Now this one here, yeah, you get that sharp peppermint. Like you just opened up a box of peppermint candies, hardtack candies, Starlights, whatever. Or you open up a box of candy canes in peppermint flavor. Super strong on the peppermint. I do smell a cinnamon sugar spice. I smell a little bit of a cookie note. But you definitely get the cinnamon and the peppermint and the sugar. This is a strong one. 9 out of 10 on throw. Love this one. Look for this if you like peppermint, very strong peppermint, or if you like cinnamon, sugar, or all three mixed together. This is it right here. Super strong. Love it. Okay, then we have this one, which is Sensational's Mango Cheesecake, and it says creamy and delightful. Love this one. Another cheesecake scent. Heavy, warm, vanilla, creamy, graham cracker, and some sweet peach mango topping on it. Love this one. This is also a great one. It's in the bakery category. Yeah, this is nice and strong. I love this one. This is another 8.5 out of 10 throw. Love it. You can mix other stuff in here if you wanted to, like the strawberries and cream. You can mix with the peach mango. You can mix other fruits with it if you know, want to bring out another fruit, just not the peach mango. Love it. I feel like I'm losing my voice, too. I really hate winter, people. I really do. I can't stand the cold. I can't stand it. You don't feel good. You're always hot. If the heat's really cranked up, then you're cold, then you're hot, then you're cold. It's ridiculous. And then you get cold sores, and then you get very severe bad chapped lips like I got here already, and I just really can't stand winter. Wish it would just be one day and over with, all in one day. Okay, this one here is Better Homes and Gardens, Wild Lavender and Linen. This is lavender, linen, herbs, cotton blossom, and fruit. This one you can also find. This one is very, very strong. This one here reminds me of dryer sheets or liquid fabric softener. Something like Downy. Really like this one. This is a taste tester one, and you can taste it. It's very strong. You not only can smell it, but you can taste this on the back of your tongue, the back of your throat. So be very careful with this one. It is super, super duper powerful. One or even cut one of these in half yet. It is very strong. Lots and lots of hours of melt time out of this. Tons, more than the normal. Extra, extra. This is very strong. Really like this one, but it does smell like liquid fabric softener to me. Okay. This one is new. Not everybody has gotten their hands on this yet. I was just lucky when I went to the store over the weekend. And I'm going to possibly be going back on either Thursday or Friday of this week. I'm going to go to the same one, 20 minutes down the interstate from me. And because my local store doesn't have them yet, but the 20-minute away Walmart does in hometown Pennsylvania. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Frosted Lemon Bars. It's lemon, sugar cookies, frosting, vanilla, and buttercream. These are poured by Rim Ports. This one here is so freaking good. This reminds me so much of the cookies that you can look them up on Amazon. You can look them up on other, website areas. Just Google it. This reminds me of the cookies that were called lemon coolers or key lime coolers. It's kind of like a shortbread cookie, kind of done like in a sort of a ball shape. Some might be flattened, and they might be just, bite size. They're rolled in white 10X powdered sugar with a zestiness of lemon or a zestiness of key lime. I love those freaking cookies. You can also possibly find them in places like TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods, in their foodie area where they, have teas and coffees and syrups and all that business that they carry in their little food section. You could probably find them in there. Lemon coolers or key lime coolers. Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then you can shop for them. And excuse me, unless you want to make your own homemade ones. But this is what that reminds me of. I get that cookie note when you open up the bag of lemon or key lime cooler cookies. When you open up, you get that crunchy cookie, vanilla cookie crunchy type of a smell. You get that polarized sugar, and you get that zestiness of the lemon. This isn't a cleaner lemon. This is a fresh squeezed lemon. But I swear to God, I can smell a little lime in there. It's a sweet, juicy lemon because of the powdered sugar making it really sweet. This reminds me so much of those damn cookies, I'm telling you. Anything with lemon cookies or key lime cookies, even these cooler ones that are rolled in all that white powdered sugar, this smells so good. It reminds me of them every time. This is a nice cookie scent. This is somewhat similar, but not exact, to the Sensationals iced frosted lemon cookies, the one that has the sugar cookies on, and then they're slathered with all that yellow buttercream frosting, and then they put the sprinkles on. You know how that one smelled? This one's pretty close to it. I actually think this one is just a little more better for some reason. You can smell buttercream frosting here, but the first thing that comes to your mind is white powdered sugar with lemon and cookies. Oh, God, this is so good. I have to get me a couple of these. That's what I'm trying to say. Either Thursday or Friday. Possibly Saturday. It could be any one of those 3 days. I'm going back down that interstate, 20 miles away from where I live. I am, 20 minutes, a mile a minute. I'm going down there. I'm going to get more of this. Love this one. Really, really, really love this one. I used it in my bowl warmer, but I also put it in 2 of my tea light warmers also, and I spread it through my home. Oh my God, I just can't get done smelling this. It smells so good. Some people might think this smells kind of like the lemon that's in the Fruit Loops, or the lemon that's in the Fruity Pebbles. Oh, but you can definitely smell that. I mean, it's so sweet and good. People, just trust me. You see this, take a sniff, and load it up in your cart. You're going to love it. It's really, really freaking good. Love that one. In fact, I want to let that sit right over there, because I might just keep sniffing it all night. Because I don't think I have any more. I used it all up, and I even gave my husband one. I gave him an entire clamshell of it, so that's why I need more. Okay, this one here is also good. I like this one, surprisingly, because I really do not care for a lot of woody scents, greenery type scents, tree barky, that kind of business. But this one is different. This is the Mainstays Alpine Forest, which is herbal cypress, not citrus. Herbal cypress and red cedar. This comes in a very, very dark forest green, hunter green color. Very, very dark. It's as dark as that is here, the color block, but the darkness of how dark those trees are, that's how dark this wax melt is. It also comes in candle form. This has a little bit of that greenery to it. I don't know if it smells like a forest, but a sweet one. There's sweetness in this, a lot of sweetness. It's a very sweet, evergreen scent. That's why I like it, because it's sweet. If it was more sappier and more woodier, I wouldn't go for this. Or too green. But there's a lot of sweetness in this. It just smells really nice. There is a little herbalness to it, but not too herbally, because I don't like that kind of stuff either, where it's too herbally. A little bit of herbal, but a whole lot of sweetness. This is a sweet evergreen scent. It's really nice, and it throws well. And you can use it alone, or you can use this with other kind of berry scents, or I don't know. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember now. Cranberries, mixed dark berries, a lot of stuff you can mix this with. You can probably mix this even with an apple scent. But it's really, really nice. Some apple spice mixed with this. Yeah, really pretty. I like that one. I have to get me a couple of those too when I'm there, because I don't have a stock barrel on those. I usually pick up like 1 or 2 at a time. Okay, this one here is from Cozy Place. These were 8 count. You get 8 of these in here. This was from the Dollar Generals. Is where they showed up. They might have been in other stores too, I'm not sure. But this is called Cozy Place. Cozy Woods and Amber. They are still in some Dollar General stores. They're made with the natural derived essential oils, it says on here. And you got 8 of these pieces in this, but the in-between sections like this, they were also filled. It was just filled completely to the top. So you didn't just get the 8 discs area, you got above the lip here. Right here where this sets and then comes up to the actual, this was just completely filled all the way around. So it filled in all the little areas around the circle just the same. Now there was, I think, 10 or some fragrances in this whole collection by Cozy Place right here. And this scent is a very familiar scent. It smells like something that Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals both had out at some point. They are calling it Cozy Woods and Amber. I do smell wood, I do smell amber, but I smell something like a bergamot in here, a citrusiness. It's a very familiar scent. It's very sharp. What's coming to me is last year's Black Label Black Friday, Black Label Black Friday $1 clamshells from Walmart. There was one in there that was called something cabin, not cozy cabin. It was called something cabin. That you were in a cabin in the woods. That same scent is what's in this one. It's identical to it. It's a woody. You get the wood, but you get that amber, but you get a citrusy bergamot with this. It's really nice and clean. It smells exactly like the one from last year's Black Friday Black Band wax melts from Walmart stores. It has the same identical scent. Got that one. This one here, I'd say the throw on this was at least an 8 out of 10. This was one of the better ones that actually had a longer and a sharper, more predominant throw of the wax melt itself. But this was a nice one. But it smells exactly like that one I'm telling you. You can look that up on the Walmart website. You'll see the one I'm talking about. It has a picture of a cabin on the front of it. But it was under the black band. Okay, then I used one of these. This is Sensational. You can find this still in the stores. It's still there. It came out this past spring. Or did it come out early fall? I don't remember. But this is the Sensationals Dream Cloud, Walking on Air. This one reminds me, it's a floral. It reminds me of Lavender Lemonade with a powder undertone. It is perfumey. Just hold on a second. There's something I smell in here that I actually smell in here. The same. Just one particular note. These almost kind of smell the same too, except this one's a lot sharper. This is sharp, but this is sharper. Yeah, I definitely get this powderiness in this one. That citrusy combination of like lemon, bergamot. Yeah, they both had that in common. Except this one had a little more woodiness to it. The Cozy Woods and Amber, it has more, a little woody. And this one doesn't have the woody. But everything else about them smells the same. They're very close for of each other. Just leave the wood note out. And the one I'm telling you, the one with the cabin, check it out on your Walmart website or Google. Google Black Friday $1 wax melts from Walmart, and you'll see the one I'm talking about with the cabin. All three of these have that. They're in that same vein of family of what I'm talking about. But this is supposed to be a dupe for a perfume. A lot of people talk about it on their channels. And you can see this, you know, on Facebook and business too. So, yeah. This is another strong one. This is at least a 9 out of 10 in throw. Very good. Any warmer. It doesn't make a difference. It's a strong one. Really like that one. I think I have about 3 in my collection. Alright, this one also here is from the Carolina line in Walmart, which you still can see that, and it's out. These are distributed by the MVP company. And this one is, it is moss and sea salt. And these have these holographic labels. Let's see if it's picking that up. They all have these holographic labels on them. And these are always white, every single one of them. It doesn't matter what the fragrance is. They're all stark white, and they're soy. And they're strong. This one here, which is the moss and sea salt, this is a little perfumey, soft perfumey though. It's like, it's a soft floral, something like a lily of the valley, it smells like to me. How they replicate, April showers, how they replicate that smell of April showers. The rainwaterness, the dewiness, that mossiness. No woodiness in here. It's just all pretty soft white florals. And replicating, like I said, lily of the valleys in the spring. And then how they replicate rain, the smell of rain. This is really, really nice. This is a strong one too. This is a 9 out of 10 in throw. You only need 1 cube of these. These are very, very strong. And they are available in the stores or on the website. There's loads of them. Like this one too. It's very clean and fresh. But very soft white floral. But not that you can't smell it. You definitely can smell it. So that's why I'm telling you 1 cube. Unless you want this really extra, extra strong and choke yourself out. Yeah, this is pretty. It's very pretty smelling. This would make a nice perfume for ladies who like to wear fragrances that are clean, crisp, bright, but white florals. I'm going to put this one right over here because I like to sniff the container. The garbage isn't going out till late tonight. So I have plenty of time to get some more sniffing in because I don't have either of these. I don't have either of these in my collection now. And this is new altogether. But this was the only one I had. I have to look and see if I can get another one of those ones too. So it's very strong in the plastic. So I'm going to be sniffing it until I go to bed tonight. Throw them in. Throw the rest in the trash. I'll throw those in, when I go to bed. This is another one I love. This is Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch. And this is the shortbread cookie with the buttercream and vanilla scent. This is great alone. It's great as a mixer with a lot of different things. From fruits to florals, you name it. Yeah, this just smells like... The way this has the vanilla cream frosting, the buttercream, with the cookie, that's how it is in this one. Everything is. The cookie crunchiness and the vanilla. But this, you get that zest of that zesty lemon, that zesty key lime. But the cookie crunchiness is the same in them. And the sweetness in here is really good and sugary, but this one's just extra sugary. And you get that white powdered sugar smell, not granulated sugar, white powdered dusted sugar. These are both fabulous. If you have this already in your collection, you have something with lemon or key lime, you can add this together. That would, give you possibly this, but it's the lemon. The lemon is a certain kind of lemon. It is not, oh my God, it is not artificial lemon. It's not cleaner lemon. It is fresh squeezed lemon. So anyway, the way the cookie is in this one, you can smell that definite cookie crumble crunchiness. Well, it's also in the Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch. Love this one. Always does great. 9 out of 10 throw. Any warmer. Okay. Let me see here. For some reason I have tea lights in there that are dead, used. Okay, let me see what I got here. Let me straighten this out a little bit. Looking to see here. What I have. Okay, I have two different mainstays from two different years when they put these out. This is their basic vanilla by Mainstays, but I have two different ones because of the pictures being different on the labels. It's whichever one your store is getting, whatever they're producing at the moment. They're showing out the fragrance isn't different. It's just the pictures on the labels are. This is the Everyday Vanilla, which is so good for Mainstays. It's vanilla, buttercream, and marshmallow. And this one here is an older pack with the big cupcake on it. This one here is a newer one, and I think there's a third one that's out that has an altogether different picture from these two yet. But yeah, this is a great scent. This is vanilla, buttercream, and marshmallow, and you do smell all three in there. You do smell the difference between the marshmallow and the actual buttercream, and then you get this great vanilla smell from both of them. This is very good on its own. It is also very good as a mixer or something where you maybe want to tone a loud scent down a little bit. Throw some of this in. But yeah, this is fabulous. Always pick this up. I like this. And like I said, you can smell the difference. You can smell that vanilla sugarness, and then you smell like that marshmallow, like you open a bag of marshmallows or open a container of marshmallow spread fluff. Yeah, and then the buttercream, but you get the straight vanilla too. You can distinguish all three of them. It's not that hard for your nose not to pick them up. So yeah, went through this also. Great. Okay, this one here is also out currently right now. It's Better Homes and Gardens. It's with these winter prints on them that look like stuff you'd find on shirts, sweaters, hats, scarves, socks, mittens, whatever. The background pictures. But this is the coconut snow. This is coconut, white rum, cinnamon, and vanilla and spice. It's a lightly colored gray and white label on this one. This one here, the wax is the same color. It's a real light gray color. Very light gray. Yeah. This one you get that, not candy coconut, not sweet coconut. This you get the coconut like it's still in the husk. You get that earthy woodiness of the husk itself, but you get that raw coconut. I do smell like a rum in here. Alcoholic rum. Some sweetness, like a vanilla, and like almost like a sweetness, but not an overload of sugar. Just enough like a candy coconut sweetness. And cinnamon. It's like a bakery cinnamon, not a red hot. But it's very light. You really have to sniff for it. Other times you get the bakery cinnamon without a problem, and other ones, and you can definitely tell when it's red hot. Now there's like a light little cinnamon, bakery cinnamonness to this. But definitely that beachy Hawaiian raw coconut, you know, you just pick that coconut right off of that palm tree. And that's what it smells like. And you get a little bit of that rum, and that definitely you can smell vanilla. Other spices, I don't smell them. But this is a coconut rum smell, and it's really good. Really, really good. And it throws half decent. I'd say it's at least an 8 out of 10. Yeah. This is kind of beachy cocktailish. You know how they have Santa goes to the beach at Christmas time. That's one of these scents. Santa needs to have one of these beverages here. That is a coconut rum tropical drink. Take a break from flying around in the sky with the reindeer on the sled and stop in at something like the Cheeseburger Paradise restaurants, and he needs to order himself a nice big cheeseburger with fries and a coconut rum beverage with the umbrella in it. Santa does. This is good. I love this one. I have a few of those in my collection. If I see any when I go to the store to track down the frosted lemon bars from Better Homes and Gardens, and also some more. This one, if there's some of this still in the store when I get there, I'll grab a few more of these. I like that one. It doesn't scream Christmas. It screams, you know, tropical fruity beverage. So, but they have it out for Christmas, so go figure. All right, this is another one here. This where I can smell the alcohol rum note in this. This is the Mainstays apple buttered rum. At least this particular clamshell, this one I'm holding. Wow, was it alcoholishly rumminess in this one. Normally I haven't gotten that when I've bought this so many times and used so many times, but this particular clamshell, or this particular batch that this clamshell was a part of, wowie, is super ooper duper over rum alcoholish when opening in this. This has scent notes of apple, rum, pear, and cinnamon. Never did I smell it as strong as I have in this one. Oh yeah, you get that apple, kind of like apples in the can, icing, vanilla icing frosting drizzled over the cinnamon buns, but somebody really went overboard sticking the apple rum alcohol part of this in this particular batch that this clamshell came from one of them. Holy freaking molies. This is so apple-ish, but it is very rum alcohol. It's like somebody just opened up a bottle of Jack Daniels. Spiced Jack Daniels. That's what it smells like. It is super alcoholic. This clamshell is overflowing, even though the wax is not in here anymore. This is so sticky and gooey and wet. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there's so much oil laying in this. That's why it's so super duper strong too. Yeah, but they weren't fooling around when they made this batch. They might have been having a little tipsy themselves when they were doing this one. Who is it strong with the alcohol? I never had it this strong before, but yeah, this is a good one. And it throws terrific. 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. All warmers. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, this one here I love too. This is available all the time. Just not, you know, Christmas season or holiday seasons. This is the Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin, which is cranberry, currant, and sweet orange. And you definitely get the sweet orange in this one. It's a sweet orange, not a orange juice. It is not an orange soda. It is not, you know, it's just very sweet, sweet orange. It's a very sweet orange. Definitely a sweet cranberry also. Not a tart cranberry. A very sweet one. Currants, possibly. This smells like, oh my God, it is super sweet. It's like lollipop orange sweet. It is super good, super strong. Always does well. 8.5 out of 10 and warmer. And it goes for a good while before it dies. But it's not only in wax melts. You can also get this in all the different other candle formulations that Walmart makes. The large 20-ounce jar, the 11.5 3-wick jar, the frosted glass pillar that is 19 ounces, and anything else they got laying around. This is a very popular scent. All year long, you can have this. That's another great one. Okay, then I have, let's see here. Okay, I also have this one, which is also available. It smells similar to the one I just showed you. This is the Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin Spice. This one here is citrus, cranberry, and spice. They're both Mainstays. They smell similar, except this one has a little bit more cinnamon and nutmeg in it, and kind of like an allspice seasoning with the cranberry and orange. They're both great, but there's also another one, and I think it's Better Homes and Gardens. I'm almost positive it's Better Homes and Gardens. It's called Cranberry Mandarin Splash. So we got regular cranberry mandarin, then we have cranberry mandarin spice, and then there's cranberry mandarin splash, and they all smell good. They all last long. This is a great fragrance, either of these, by themselves, or if you wanted to mix them with some evergreen scents and maybe some hollyberry, whatever. But it's great. These smell like tropical drinks to me, both of them. They smell like a fruity tropical. Yeah, this one just has a little bit of the spices, like I said. But that cranberry orange is so popular. It does so well. It's room filling. No problem smelling this. Makes your house smell clean, fresh, bright. Yeah, super duper, great fragrance. Never disappoints. So try that one out too. Then I have 2 of these because I bought 3. I have 1 left until I get to the stores again. This is the Mainstays Peach Mango. I couldn't find this. Like, as soon as I did, I start warming it in the first few days. This is Peach Mango on Lang Lang. Love this one. It's been around. Also comes in many different candle variations in Walmart. Plus the wax melts. Love this. This does good. 8.5 out of 10 in throw. This reminds me of opening up a can of Del Monte peaches in syrup. That's all I could tell you. It's just so freaking good. By itself or alone. Love it. Okay. Then I also have this one, which is the Mainstay Salted Caramel Butterscotch, which I've talked about this one enough. This is toffee, vanilla, and butterscotch. Love this one, and it's really freaking good. It's really sweet, ooey gooey, caramely, toffee, warmth to this. It's really good. And in fact, I took 2 of the cubes, 2 equals 1 standard one, and I took 2 of these. I mixed this together. Oh my God, caramel, salted caramel peach was out of this world, let me tell you. Try giving those 2 a try if you want to see what I'm talking about. Caramel peach, oh yeah, So that's very good. Love it. Always will buy them. Okay, here's another one that I picked up. This has been around since the days of the cavemen again. When Walmart first came out with candles and wax melts long ago with the Mainstays brand. This has been around at least a good 20 years already. It has to be at least 20 years. This is the Mainstays Pumpkin Spice. It comes back every single freaking year in candles. This is pumpkin, nutmeg, and cinnamon. This is a great thrower. It's great standing alone. It's great using as a mixture with other kind of, if you want to throw cranberries in there, apple in there, whatever, pear, anything. This is terrific. It always throws good. It is perfectly balanced. It is the most perfect pumpkin spice scent I've ever come across yet. Yes, nice, deep, rich, fall-like, chunky pumpkin, cinnamon, regular bakery cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, oh my God, it just, it's just beautiful. And it throws like a beast. Love this one. Love it, love it, love it. I buy it all the time. Oh, just love the scent of that. It's just so good. And that's a pretty label this year, even with that color block still in the road, what you can see on the outskirts of it. That is really pretty. I like this label this year. It's showing like a pumpkin spice latte beverage in a clear coffee cup type of a glass with the cinnamon sticks in it, some cinnamon sticks laying down, and also the pumpkins. Right here, the Jack B. Littles. This is really cute. I wish they'd shrink these blocks a little bit, or like put the whole picture here and put these blocks like up in the corners and we could see more of the picture. Because I like looking at the, the pictures on the labels. So yeah, this one never disappoints. It's so freaking good. Okay, then we have this one. This has been out a couple years already. I'd say maybe at least 7 or 8. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Over the Rainbow. This is pineapple, passion fruit, cassis, apple, pear, raspberry, white woods, and amber. This one to me smells like a tutti frutti lollipop. It's always in a blue color, just like the wax here. It's like in that sky blue or whatever kind of blue you want to call it. The swimming pool color blue. Yeah, I don't get no woods in here. You're talking about white woods. I don't get no woods. I don't get no amber either. What I get is a melody of all these fruits. And it smells like a tutti frutti lollipop. Or it smells like you opened up a box of fruity cereal of any kind. Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Tricks, whatever. Just take the cereal note out and just keep all the fruitiness in. Yeah. Just reminds me of a tutti frutti lollipop. This is a great thrower too. 8.5 out of 10 on throw. Love this one. Great summer scent. Okay. This one is currently out still also in certain Walmarts or online. This is the Mainstays 12 Days of Christmas. This was the Snowberries. This is frozen berries, tangerine, and jasmine. And you got 3 of these big chunky blocks in here, but if you split them in half, you'd get the same equivalent as 6 because it's 2.5 ounces, which is the same as any other clamshell. So you're still getting the same amount. So unless you want to take that whole big thing out and just use it as it's intended, but it would be equivalent to 2 regular cubes. But if not, if you want to just cut them down. This one was a very strong one. This is my second time using a full clamshell of this. This is frozen berries, tangerine, and jasmine petals, and it's known as Snowberries. Yeah, this is super freaking strong. You definitely get that jasmine in there. You get a berry note, like the darker berries, like blueberry, blackberry, currant. This one smells possibly some tangerine in this one. But for some reason, this one is, it smells a little soapy to me. My other one didn't. It could just be the variation between the batches. But this is super heavy. This is a mouth-tasting one, again. It's very, very strong when melting. It is room-filling. It is a wanderer, a traveler, but it is also, could be headache-inducing for some people, but you can definitely taste this on the back of your throat and the back of your tongue where your taste buds are. Yeah, you can definitely. So, if you like strong, check this one out. If you don't like strong, cut it down. You know, you might like the fragrance, but just cut it down in halves or in quarters. Just this even in quarters. It's super duper strong. It's long lasting too. But it's not a sweet floral or a sweet fruity scent either. It's heavy and it's geared towards holiday-ish time. There might even be some kind of plum in there. But it's strong. Very strong. Okay, this one here came out, oh Jesus, I don't even remember. It's been some years. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Key Lime Cheesecake. I find these in, not Aldi's, Ollie's, O-L-L-I-E-S, Ollie's outlet stores. They get Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals wax melts in there, and they usually sell them for $1.49. This fragrance pops up in there quite a bit. I remember it being in Walmart, and I remember buying a shitload of it when it first was in Walmart, but now you can find it in all these stores. This is the key lime cheesecake. Another one. I love anything that has to do with cheesecake. Anything that has to do with lemon, lime, strawberry, peach, mango, papaya, you name it. I love my fruits, but I love pie. I love any kind of pie. Okay, and this one here, you get that meringue. It's like somewhere between a whipped cream and a meringue. On the border here, this isn't straight up whipped cream. It looks more like a meringue whipped cream instead of straight whipped cream or Cool Whip. Yeah, it's sweet, sugary, lemony, lime, zesty, creamy cheesecakiness. The way that picture looks is exactly the way that thing smells. So freaking good. I have tons of these in my stash. Love this scent. Yeah, and there's a sweetness to it. You can smell the graham cracker. This is a freaking good one. This is another one that if you just want to relax and you just want something nice, or maybe a day when you're cleaning, you want a zesty, bright, citrusy scent, but a little foodie, this is it. Yep. Love this one. Throw on this is, like I said, anywhere between an 8, 8.5 out of 10. Does really well. Wish they'd bring this one back into Walmart too, or something close to it. Okay. Then we have... Oh, did I show you this before? I think I did. Now wait. Now wait. Let me look and see here. Yeah. I showed you that I had this. I have a second one too. Went through 2 of the Sensationals Mango Cheesecake. There's 2. Okay, then I have... This one I like too. It's always available. It's been out now, I think, almost 3 or 4 years. It's been out. It keeps returning. This is Sensationals Wonderland. Berries, apple, and peonies. Love the label. Love the colors in the label. Okay, and this one here is always like in an aqua blue color, like that color. That's color wax. And, yeah, this is a soft floral. You get that sweet apple smell. You get that smell of peonies. Not rose. Peonies that lean the other way, and they don't smell quite like rose. Because peonies can lean 2 different ways. It's not rosy. It's more perfumey. I smell like jasmine, lily valley, clean, fresh, brightness. This kind of smells almost like salon selective shampoo and conditioners. It kind of reminds me of that too. That clean, fresh smell that you get in salon selective. It's nice. Really pretty. Love this. Good thrower. A 9 out of 10 on throw. Love this one. Okay, then this is still out, available. You still can keep coming across this till whenever they pull it, if they even pull it. Walmarts are just throwing stuff out, and some stuff they're taking down and taking, you know, and I don't know what they do with it. Ship it to other people or ship it back to the manufacturer. I'm not sure what they do when stuff isn't sold. But this one is still out in a lot of Walmart stores yet, and even on the websites. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Farm Apple and Pumpkin. Comes back every year. This is apple, pumpkin, cinnamon, orange, maple butter. This is a great one. This one is the one where you get a lot more apple, pumpkiny in the back. And the Farmhouse Pumpkin Patch one is the opposite. It's more pumpkin and lesser apple. This is the more apple-y one. This reminds me of sweet applesauce with some cinnamon. It also kind of reminds me of an apple cider with a little bit of pumpkin juice mixed in it. A lot like the one that I showed you at the beginning of this video was this one, which is the Sensationals Pumpkin Cider. And this one is the Better Homes and Gardens Farm Apple and Pumpkin. Now let me smell these side by side, because I know there is some similarities between these two. One is Sensationals, the other one is Better Homes and Gardens. I'd say they smell the same. I'd say they smell exactly the same. Maybe this one's just a little bit sharper, a tiny bit, but they basically smell the same. I don't smell any real major difference. Now, I'd say they smell the same because they have that apple pumpkin, cinnamon sugar, nutmeg, clove, and anisette. Oh, they smell identical. So if you got this, you don't need this. If you got this, you don't need that. So, yeah, they smell the same. And they're both very strong and very long-lasting. Room-filling, travelers, wanderers. Okay, then I have two of these. I love this scent. I'm in love with this. If you see here, there's a cheesecake thing going on a lot around here. Between the caramel cheesecakes, the pumpkin cheesecakes, the apple cheesecakes, the key lime cheesecakes. Just love it. But I love this one. I buy a lot of it. I have a lot in my stash, but I can still keep buying more. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Caramel Cheesecake Cookie. This is caramel, vanilla, cheesecake accord, and cookie dough. I love this one. It's great by itself. You can also mix this if you wanted even more salted caramel buttercream. You can get the Better Homes and Gardens when it mixed with this. Or if you want some more apple in here, because there is an apple scent in this. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But I love this. I love this scent. I love anything that has to do with cheesecake. In fact, I bought a cheesecake and I already had me a big giant slice of it when I bought it at the Walmart. Because I love cheesecake. Love anything with cheesecake. So got that. Great thrower. Love it. 8.5 out of 10 on throw. This is another very popular one. I have a lot of this. I've used a lot of it. I've reviewed it. I've melted it, reviewed it, melted it. Keep buying it. You know, it's the same vicious cycle, people. It's the Sensationals Farmhouse Cookie. This is the Absolutely Delicious. That slogan is on another one that's out currently on the shelves under the Christmas ones. It has that same slogan, Absolutely Delicious. But this is on the Sensationals Farmhouse Cookie one. A lot of people love this scent. It's strong. It does great. It smells like cookie crunchy, crumbly cookie, sweet caramel, apple dehydrated, chewy bits of apple, cinnamon, a little bit of clove to, you know, add in there with the spices to give it that cookie that warm feeling, just not the sweetness from the apple dehydrated tidbits. And I can smell a little bit of pecan. This is a super duper one. This is a 9 out of 10 in throw. Super strong. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Never get sick of it. This is another great one, but there's one out right now under the Christmas Better Homes and Gardens. I can't think of its name right now. It smells very similar to this one. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Whipped Vanilla and Blackberry, which is blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, and cream. This is warm. It's creamy. It smells like half and half warmed up. But the deep dark berries of the blueberry, blackberries, currant, not so much the red raspberry, even though they're showing them. I don't smell it, and a nice vanilla, but it's a warm bakery scent. It reminds me also of the Better Homes and Gardens. This is Better Homes Gardens, another Better Homes Garden. It reminds me a lot of the lemon raspberry donut. How that has a warm feel to that. Yeah, reminds me of that one, just minus the lemon. Everything else is the same. And then the other one that I'm talking about that's currently out, there's another one. There's 3 of them. All 3 of these smell identical to each other. Very good. 9 out of 10 throw on this one too. So warm and delicious. Okay, then we have this one, which I love, and I haven't talked about this one for some time. But I have loads of it in my stash, and it's still available. This is Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cherry Swirl. When I seen this, when it first came out, I went completely apeshit, and I went bonkers. I bought loads of this. I melted loads of this. This is the cherry vanilla buttercream and sugar cane. It's a picture of the bean cherries every year with buttercream frosting in a bowl, vanilla beans. It's very dark, very, very dark burgundy, very dark cherry color in the color block here, but that's how dark it is when you see the wax. It's very, very dark cherry. This smells like sweet cherries, vanilla, buttercream, sugar. This doesn't smell like maraschino cherries. This smells like a more richer cherry liqueur, or how I said many other times, which I still stand by. It smells like a very rich, deep cherry tobacco-y scent that you get in chewing tobacco or pipe tobacco that has that real deep, dark, black cherry richness. And speaking of black cherry, something just popped in mind. I love the scent and the taste of black cherry soda. Oh, God, do I love black cherry soda. Love it. So, when my husband gets home, because he's at an appointment right now, as soon as he gets home from here, he'll probably be going out, and I'm going to tell him, stop at Walmart so I can go get some black cherry soda. If not, we'll stop at Boyer's, which is a local store in our area. Yeah, I'm thinking about black cherry soda. I could see it just fizzing in the glass, and I'm going to have to get me some today. Yeah, like that. So, this is very good. It has a good throw. You can mix this with other scents, but I prefer not to. I like to use it just as it's intended. It is so freaking good. Oh, that rich, dark black cherry smell. And this has a little warmth to it, too, kind of like this one I just showed you. There's a warm feeling to this. It's not cold or neutral. There's a warmth. There's a warm creaminess to these. Oh, Jesus, I love this one. This was another good one. This is so good. Let me take a whiff of the blackberry with vanilla again. Yeah, that same warmth is in there. It's got to be a warm vanilla cream smell. Oh, just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah, check that out if you haven't in your Walmart stores. This is a good one. Okay, we're down to 2. This here is the Better Homes and Gardens Warm Fall Sunshine. You can find this still on your shelves at Walmart in a regular wax style. This is bergamot, green fig, berry, floral, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. This one was in a yellow colored wax, strong. Yes, I could smell that powdery amber. I could smell like a sandalwood in here. Definitely can smell florals. I could smell that figgy smell. A warm vanilla sugar scent is in here too. Yeah, this is a heavy, strong floral with a slight warmth to this also. It's like warmed up from like vanilla sugar. Very heavy fragrance. This is like a warm vanilla sugar base perfume with some floral in it. This is super strong. 1 squirt is all you need because it's going to smell like you put the whole bottle of perfume on. This is how this smells. Super duper strong, extra strong. 1 cube will do you. And it will travel and wander and fill up the room that you're in and wander outside of it. This is super duper strong. But it reminds me of a heavy vanilla, warm vanilla sugar based fragrance in perfume, body spray, anything with a slight floral with it. But it's super strong, very intense. The smell is on this, very intense. So it's another wickedly strong one. And the last one I have for you is this scent. I'm obsessed with this one too. This is the Sensationals Nordic Sleigh, berries and pine. I don't get berries or pine. It has the dog sled race business with the snowy scenery and the trees, and the ground is covered with snow. This to me just smells like clean, fresh air. It's clean, it's fresh. It says fruity, but it should say fresh. It's a clean, fresh air smell. No eucalyptus, no peppermint, nothing like that. It's just clean, fresh, oxygenized air. With a sweet little, they're saying berries, but to me it smells more like a little sweet orange in here. But it's so clean and crisp. I love this scent. This one also does very well, and I have a number of them in my collection right now, and I'm trying to use them sparingly. I don't want to rush through them all unless I know there's a way I can get more of these. Then I don't mind then melting so many, but I really love it. Really love the scent. I wish this came in a candle. Oh my God, it just smells so good. So good. So good. So that's what I have for everyone, and I'm going to get all this junk in the garbage, except for the 3 that I have sitting off to the side. I'll be sniffing them throughout the rest of the day and the evening before they will end up in the bag like the rest of them here, because tomorrow is garbage pickup. And yeah, so if there's anything anybody wants to know about or anything that anybody wants to tell me, leave it down in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until I see everyone again, hopefully in a few days, everyone be good, be kind, keep your spirit up, and I'll talk to you real soon. And like I said, gotta get this in the garbage. So, okay everyone, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see y'all later. So long everyone. Bye-bye.